Happy New Year. This is Camilla Blossom from Earth Magic, and I'm going to be doing my seasonal oracle reading. And this one is about being in service to Gaia, especially from the winter solstice into the summer solstice, which is June 21st. So for these first 6 months of 2025, what are the nature spirits or sacred spirits of Gaia that wish to work with you, wish to work with all of us to co-create consciously and be of service to Gaia, the transformation we're all going through, and to this process we're all in of spiritual awakening. So welcome. This deck also is a companion to my book. If you're interested in reading my stories of how I connected with all these amazing fairies, indigenous ancestors, spirits of land and nature. So let's get right into it. Actually, I went ahead and picked the cards already. I felt like this time, instead of picking them and doing it in the moment, I picked these closer to the solstice and just have felt like I really needed a lot of rest. So I didn't want to do this video until I was ready and feeling energized and that it was time. And so here we are, right in the cusp of 2025. And I know this year is going to go really fast. I've been spending a lot of time co-creating with the fairy realms, the trees, the plant spirits, the different beings, the unicorns, gnomes, the ones that really are wanting to be with us and support us. And so I have some really exciting things coming up. So definitely check out my stuff, and I'll have links below. And as always, please comment, subscribe, like, and thank you so much. I just have like 15 more people to subscribe to reach 3,000. So I would love it if you did that. Thank you so much. All right. So the first one I picked is Yaro. And you can look at these either as you pick 1, 2, or 3 card, or all together, or just see which ones resonate. But they really kind of go very well together. And so Yaro is a lot about, obviously on here, heal with plant allies. And I've been a major plant medicine person for a long time. That's how I got started. I'm an herbalist, a certified aromatherapist, a flower essence maker for many years. I had my whole business in that. And so I have a very deep relationship with plants and them as healers, as allies, as friends, as guides. And so this is an invitation to go deeper with your work with the plants. And that can mean with the food that you eat. That can mean the herbal teas or the supplements you take. That can mean learning about flower essences and taking them, or aromatherapy. But the plants are calling. They are givers. They've always told me that. When I was in Hawaii one time making flower essences there, they came in and said, we are givers. We will give everything and anything to humanity. And the only thing they ask for is gratitude. So I encourage you to always be grateful for everything you eat, for your shelter, for your clothing, for everything that comes from the plants, but also maybe go a little deeper into that spiritual relationship, that energetic, that magical. Like my experience is that you can really make conscious relationship with the spirits of each of these plants, and they'll teach you. And so just a little about Yaro. It's a healer of vulnerability, or helping you be authentic, honest with yourself and with others. What a beautiful opening for all our relationships. It's also a master protector of our auric field. I know a lot of you are sensitives, empaths, and light workers. So it's really important going through the spiritual awakening and the shifting in our energy and this new energy pouring in, that we have a really good, clear, strong auric field. Our chakras or aura. And Yaro has been known to actually build that light, so it's much stronger. And so it's very good for if you're feeling very vulnerable and unprotected and that you absorb a lot of energies. This is like one of the main flower essences I worked with for, I began making them in 2000. So 25 years, even before that, Yaro has always been like the healer's remedy. So if you don't use any other plant at all, Yaro, look at it. And I've used the beautiful blue essential oil. You can also use the flower essence or pink Yaro or golden Yaro. Check it out. And those using those medicines actually helps you open to this relationship, to hear the fairies, to hear the spirits of the plants, to work more deeply. They really want to work with you. So there's that. And I'm going to just read the from my book and from here. It goes with the cards. Heal with plant allies. As Yaro, I am a healer's healer. I have feathery leaves, a bitter tasting white flowers. My frequency blossoms in your spiritual crown, and I ground energy too. I protect with source light so you can be vulnerable and authentic. My warrior spirit can help you embody healthy discernment, boundaries, or your aura, and healing for empaths. I invite you to connect with the spirits, fairies, devas of plants, the magical green realms. Okay, so let that in and align with the plant realms, the green ones. The next card I picked is the wild animals. And this says, watch for animal teachers. This has been coming in a lot more. And I have to say, I've noticed I've always loved pets. I've always loved animals. I'm always very excited seeing them in nature, right? As signs, symbols, messages from Creator. And so they're asking for more attention as well, for all of us to really notice what animals, wild animals, we see when we go on our walks, when we go outside, when we're in nature, or even ones you see on TV, or let's say you're driving around and you see 3 pictures of butterflies. Really notice and pay attention to the synchronicities of the animals because they are giving you messages. And when you have those experiences of connecting and seeing them calling you, really learn about that animal, read books about it, meditate with it, ask it for help, ask it to show you more about their medicine, their energy, call in their spirit, and they will really bring that frequency in. And some of us work with an animal spirit guide to work shamanically, to journey. And that's another way you can do those kind of journeys of connecting with the aura spirit guide. But you can also, like I have my spirit guide animal or bird, but then I also work with a lot of other animals. And so it may just be at certain times, there's different animals to work with. And so really paying attention to what's showing up and to work with them. I'm going to read you about them too. Wild animal, watch for animal teachers. And also, like, it doesn't have to be in this reality. If you're in doing a guided meditation, if you're dreaming, having a dream, like anything or something pops into your mind, like really pay attention on every single multi-dimensional level of reality, because that's an important thing for you. So this is a message from the wild animals. I am a wild animal hidden and in plain sight. I am drawn to harmonious lands like a magnet. They are safe, lush terrain. Mother Earth wants me to roam, fly, free, and turn wild and run wild upon her body. My hoofs, claws, or paws heal the earth's aura as I walk. I ask you to keep places wild so I can explore, find places to rest, and create a home or nest. To understand me, I recommend you rewild yourself. When feeling safe and trusting of nature, you will not need to fear me. So if there is an animal coming or one you're fearing, that's a good reminder that I've noticed this with a lot of my students over the years. The ones that have a very strong fear about something is actually their greatest power. I had someone fear mermaids, and then she moved to the ocean and became very involved in the ocean energies and making a home there. I've had people afraid of dragons, and they were very powerful leaders of ceremony in their community. When I was young, I had a fear of ghosts. I was fascinated and curious, but I was very afraid of them. And now I work with the spirit realms and help ghost clearings of houses and land. So I invite you to really pay attention, maybe especially to those energies that you may fear or have resistance to, because there's a lot of medicine. It might be your core main medicine even. All right. So the third card for this cycle is invitation to work with the maple tree. And out here in the Pacific Northwest, we have the big leaf maple, which has huge leaves. It's a grandmother tree. It's gorgeous, has moss all over it. And this says, find blessings in the new season. And let me read this first, and then I'm going to share a little more. So the maple tree. As grandmother, grandfather, I am elder ancestor. My medicine aligns you with the rhythm of Mother Earth. I offer a sweet, safe place to sit and feel comforted as you move from one season to another, one cycle into another, one phase into the next. Mark new seasons, transitions, or life paths with ritual. In spring, rebirth and renew. In summer, play and celebrate. In autumn, reflect and release. In winter, move into rest and retreat. So we're in rest and retreat. We're just entered winter. And then we will also be moving into the spring, which is rebirth and renewal. So I had a vision of the phoenix rising a few days ago. So I'm feeling that in 2025, we'll be going through more and more and more initiations, which is a big part of the work I do, is supporting people as a soul midwife for initiation, spiritual awakening, openings of that kind. So just to know, there's going to be a lot of initiations, of transformations, of transitions, of changes. It may all be inside. It may be nothing about, your home or your job or anything like that. But those are the most powerful. And whatever happens within us is what sets the stage for what happens in our outer world, right? Everything starts from within ourselves. So this is the time to go within and pay attention to your soul and your inner song, your spirit song. So the maple tree grandmother, I want to invite her in, is such a beautiful comfort. We all need that when we're going through change. So she is one that is helping anchor our light, which is so important this year too. She's helping us ground with the trees. She's helping us tap into the ancient remembering of what we need to remember in our soul. She's helping us move through those transitions that can be hard. Like change can be difficult. And I know this year is going to be fast and a lot of changes, a lot of Phoenix rising experiences where we're burned to the ashes and then the ashes can rise, that rebirth experience. And so Yeah, so really honoring the maple and also all the trees. And, this year I'm really called to offer a lot of sacred tree medicine and magic and bring through help for people to connect with that consciousness. So tune into my offerings if that interests you. Check out below. So this is our reading for solstice to solstice, or the first 6 months of 2025. This is a time to really connect and ground with nature, to spend more time in nature with the trees, with the plants, with the animals, really open to their messages, their love, their frequencies. They're going to really be important for helping us embody earth consciousness and hold that our own presence very deeply in these new energies, and also our ability to be guardians for Gaia, be guardians of the plants, of the trees, of the forests, of the animals and where they live. So this feels like a real call to all of you earth workers out there to step up, to learn more about your purpose, to find ways to be of service, to be a steward, a caretaker of land, and yeah, see what ways you can help nurture this beautiful Mother Earth. So thank you so much. And for those who would like to work with me more, you can check out below. And as I say, feel free to share the video, like, comment, and all that good stuff. Have a beautiful 2025. I'm just sending you so many prayers and blessings that you receive everything that you've ever dreamed of and what is just perfect for you in the oneness of all creation. So thank you so much.